Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today with a Metro Exodus info dump. 4A Games has been making announcement after announcement. It's time to round all of it up and have a big discussion on it. So let's start off with number 1, which is the Artyom edition. This is available to only 10 different people. So if you're one of those 10 people, you are incredibly lucky and I am super jealous of you. Anyway, this comes with Artyom's gas mask and filters, which looks just like out of the game. It's crazy. You'll notice that throughout the entire Artyom edition. Looks like it was ripped right out of the game. There's also the iconic bullet lighter, which has helped you burn 1,000,001 different cobwebs in your face and also kept alight throughout the Metro tunnels. There is a map of your journey, which you're going to be making in Metro Exodus, that is wrapped in a warped leather. This is really high quality stuff, which is why I'm not too surprised it's available to only 10 separate people. But man, I wish I could get my hands on this somehow. There are the Spartan dog tags, which most who have played the story of Metro will recognize. A fully functional Nixie watch, yes, straight out of the game. It has a light, it can track time, it's amazing. I can't believe it's actually real. And last but certainly not least is a certificate of authenticity to make sure that everything you are getting is 100% legit. Once again, the Artyom edition is one of those sweepstake things you gotta sign up for, but it looks so nice. I hope I get it somehow. Number 2, and a little bit more accessible, is the story trailer. For a quick breakdown, it seems to really indicate that the narrative will have a discovery theme based around the factions, people, and creatures you encounter. Now, if you played Metro 2033 or Last Light, that does sound very similar to what those games offered. As you explored the Metro tunnels, you would encounter a variety of people and creatures that you had no knowledge of, and chances are they knock your socks off in the worst way possible. But the difference is that here we're above ground in Metro Exodus. It also depicts a self-proclaimed government rising up to rule over the people on the surface, aka the creatures on the surface aren't the only monsters there, and that people are monsters too. This is further emphasized because earlier in the trailer there was a woman narrating over it who was really talking about hope, how there are people out there. It sounded uplifting, optimistic, and then it sort of gets crushed by the later part of the trailer where it seems like the people they encounter are batshit insane or trying to ruin people's lives. There's tons of environmental variety, which I also picked up on while going through this trailer, such as forests, deserts, swamps. There's actually bright blue skies for once. It's quite literally a breath of fresh air. Now, it also mentions at the end of this story trailer, which I think is important for those who are new to the series, that if you pre-order Exodus, you will actually get Metro 2033 for free. Now, keep in mind, this does not include Last Light, which is the game that comes after 2033, but it'll at least let you get your feet wet on the series, get an idea of whether or not you enjoy it. If you want a personal recommendation from myself, I think this is one of the best post-apocalyptic series out there, from environment, aesthetic, to storytelling. It's all right there. There's fantastic survival mechanics. It's really well worth your time if you are a Fallout fan and you're looking for something really refreshing. Number 3 on the info dump list is the documentary that's being created by 4A Games themselves. It notes popular developers amongst their studio, how they started and built up to this point, how the game really fit the scale of their studio, like Metro was really made for them. Exiting the Metro tunnels is not only a breath of fresh air for the series, which spent most of its time in the tunnels, but also these developers who were hunkered down working in those tunnels. Matching up the time of the years with their locales, there's a lot of little details there. Nothing of pure significance that actually gives us a huge scoop on the game itself, but it's still good food for thought when we're going to play through Metro Exodus, little things that we can look for on top of it. Keep in mind that this documentary series is split into 3 separate parts and will be released over time up until launch. There's also another pre-order bonus, which is a exclusive poster called The Creatures of Post-Apocalyptic Russia, included with all physical copy pre-orders of Metro Exodus. So hooray for 4A Games, encouraging people to leave the house and get that physical copy. I'm someone who loves their physical copies in games. I understand the convenience factor and the benefits of digital, but I am old school and will take my Metro Exodus physically, please, and thank you. I'll grab that poster while I'm at it. Anyway, pretty sweet poster, something all of us can get, unlike the Artyom edition, which is only available for 10 people. And then number 5 on the list, the last entry, is a photo mode coming to Metro Exodus. This actually comes from their Twitter account saying, calling all video game photographers, you can document your journey in Metro Exodus from day one with photo mode. From snapping your deadliest encounters to marveling at the world beyond the Metro, a picture says 1,000 words. And yeah, this game, man, when I played it at E3, it is jaw-dropping how good it looks, especially for those who are going to be playing on the PC. I think some people are going to lose their mind at just how good this game looks. You can get a little bit of a taste of that if you play the Metro Redux or Redo. Not sure how it actually goes pronunciation-wise, but regardless, it is a beautiful looking title both on PC and consoles. The engine 4A Games has always used has been a looker, only really struggling with stealth sections if anything, but outside of that, man, the Metro series is fantastic. That is a big bulk of info for all of us to digest and mull over while we wait for that February 15th launch, which features so many games. I've mentioned it time and time again how that is going to be a very busy day for me, who is trying to review all of those games. So wish me the best of luck, but out of that entire list of games coming out on February 15th, you already know Metro's at the top of that list. I cannot wait to try this one out. Anyway, that'll be all from me. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. How do you feel about this Metro Exodus dump? What aspect are you most excited about? Fire away, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content I create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.